Hey everybody, Stuart with One on the Dime, and I have my Viognier shirt on because I'm reviewing a Chardonnay. It ends in A, so it's kind of similar, though it's not really the same. I don't have a Chardonnay shirt yet. Just stay tuned. Hey everybody, before we begin today's video, if you like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share with your friends, and do all the things that the typical YouTuber guy who's successful asks you to do. Anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing a Chardonnay that I found, but it's from New Zealand, and it's from an area of New Zealand that I have not had Chardonnay from before. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm reviewing the 2018 Giesen Hawke's Bay Reserve Chardonnay from New Zealand. It is, what is the alcohol here? 13% alcohol by volume, and I paid $14 for it at my local grocery store. And like I said, this is a wine that I saw and I instantly picked it up. I had no hesitations on this because the only Chardonnay that I have had from New Zealand is from Central Otago. Central Otago is an area that's higher in elevation, is typically known for like Pinot Noir, stuff like that. Hawke's Bay is actually the warmest and sunniest region in the northern island on like the east coast of New Zealand. And so finding a Chardonnay made me think, how much more different is it than having a Chardonnay from Central Otago? So I spent $14 to find out. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. First of all, screw top, +1. We have like a little bit of like a suction-y action going on it. Look at that. In terms of the color, you can say you're medium lemon, no artifacts, no cloudiness. And another thing, I need to figure out how to color correct on these pictures because when I'm looking at this is lemon. I just took the picture, it looked like it was gold. I don't know how to fix for that yet. So if anyone out there has extensive editing experience and can tell me how to do that, I would greatly appreciate it because I have no idea at the moment. So let's go ahead and get to the nose. Medium nose intensity. This is very different. Very, very different from the Central Otago Chardonnay that I've had. So the first thing here, I'm getting more melon. I'm getting almost like a, oh man, it's like a honeydew melon. But then it goes immediately into this like crazy pineapple, almost borderline banana type note. There's a little bit of peach, a lot of lemon notes coming out of this, with a little bit of pear and just a touch of green apple. So this is very much more on the tropical side, which is kind of what I would expect from a warmer region. It's maybe like a bit of mango. Maybe it's not honeydew, maybe it's mango. I haven't had mango in a long time, so I'm having a hard time remembering it. I should probably buy one, though I typically don't like it. And then there's also like this general oiliness. And I don't mean it as in oily as in like petroleum. It's more oily as in like vegetable oil. There's like a vegetable oil quality that's sitting at the very top because when I move it around, more tropical stuff happens. If I let it sit for a moment, then I smell the oil. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. It's almost like it's partially separated with something, but I'm not quite certain how or what that would be. Let's go ahead and get to the taste. Full-bodied wine. Medium alcohol. Man, that is tropical. That is very tropical. Woo. So that kind of pineapple, that banana-y type note is really coming out. There is that, I'm just gonna say it's mango. Like I said, I'm not necessarily totally certain it is because I haven't had it in a while, but I'm just gonna say it's mango. So this mango, or whatever type of melonish-y tropical fruit that is there, is really coming out. The green apple and pear are almost gone. The lemon actually shines pretty bright. The lemon is there. Yeah, the lemon is there. The other thing I'm getting out of it is this kind of like this nice malolactic aspect of it. It's almost like a slightly browned butter. I was debating whether or not I got it on the nose whenever I was smelling it, but now that I'm tasting it, I can definitely, it's like a lightly browned butter note. And there's also this kind of a almondy note coming out of it. So it has some very interesting characteristics to it. It is not what I thought it would be, but I'm also not disappointed by it because they did not go too heavy-handed on the oak. But now I'm kind of getting into like the quality assessment, so let's just get to the Blake. From a balance standpoint, I'm thinking you're in balance. Full-bodied wine. You have a nice amount of alcohol to you. You're not too strong, but you have a great amount of acid to support your structure. You have good intensity. Everything overall really blends together. Full point. Length, I'm getting a medium plus finish, half a point. Intensity, medium on the nose, medium plus on the palate. That fruit is really nice and bright. That mallow and some of that secondary really fill in. But it's not enough to give you a full point. And in terms of complexity, I'm getting primary, I'm getting secondary, I'm not getting any tertiary. I'm not getting any like honeyed elements, though it could be argued that maybe almond could be, but I'm not gonna give it to you in this case. There's also a little bit of a toasted coconut note with this wine, which is quite nice because it kind of gives it almost like a little, well, as to the tropicality of the wine. So in the end, that's 2.5 points. Here's the deal, is I typically don't like oaked Chardonnays too much because so many people overdo the oak. I'm gonna give you a very good. I really like this one. I'm getting a nice amount of oak, but it's not too much. It's giving a nice quality to it. It's really enhancing those tropical notes. It's not trying to overpower anything. I'm very happy with this wine. If you have a chance to pick up this wine, you need to do it. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Giesen Chardonnay from Hawke's Bay? Not Central Otago, Hawke's Bay. I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below. And I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, I asked the wife to make some savory popcorn to go with this. So maybe I need to run down there fast enough and have her add a little bit of like a zest to it. So that way it kind of matches a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, this is popcorn. Rock out, man.